Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Welcome all of you in my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing well and great. As far as I know, lot of people amongst you want to speak with a stranger in the social media, like various apps, and in front of someone you don't know him or her, but you did mistake in the conversation. In this video, I will tell you how to start the conversation and end the conversation with a stranger with 100% confidence. I will tell you the way how to overcome the fearness, how to speak in English with 100% confidence. I hope all of you will stay with me and watch this video. If you want to make conversation with anyone, if he is a stranger or any your well-known person, then you have to know three things. Firstly, you have to know how to ask the question in English. If you understand how to ask any question in English, then it will easy to make conversation. Firstly, you can easily start the conversation, and secondly, you have to understand what kind of question speaker asking to you. If you are making conversation with someone, your opposition is a speaker, he or she is a speaker, you have to know, you have to understand what he or she is asking to you, understand. And thirdly, you have to know all the answer, in which way you will deliver the answer of his or her questions. Got it, my dear friends? You have to know three things: understand the question, asking the questions, and answer the questions. Okay, I'm giving you the explanation, all of that. If you are asking any question, then you have to know what questions. What is that? You have to know what question grammar. For example, how. You can ask any question. If you want to start the conversation, you can ask, how are you? Look at that. You are using what question, how. The same way, when, what, when, why, where, all of that, what question. You have to know all of that and use it to ask any kind of questions. Number second, you have to understand what the speaker asking to you. Then you need to know what question and all of the sentence, what kind of grammatical rules he applied on that sentence. Okay, you have to listen carefully and understand that. If the speaker asking any question to you, you have to focus on that. You don't think too much about other side. You have to focus on the speaker who is asking you. Okay, who is a stranger or anyone, or your well-known person, or is your teacher, or you are giving any interview. Okay, number three, answering. If you know all of the questions, if you are able to understand the question, then I hope so you will also able to deliver the answer of the questions. Am I right? As far as I know, Yes, is that right? Try to remember, if you are speaking with a stranger or your unknown person, then don't speak in English fluently. You have to make him or her understand the conversation. Okay, then he or she will answer you all of your questions. If he or she will in English, then he or she will think that you are not a good English speaker, and he or she will quit the conversation. You have to understand. And in order to make 100% confidential conversation with a stranger, don't use fancy words. Then what happens, if he or she a good English speaker, he or she will quit the conversation. Why? What's the reason why he or she will quit the conversation? Because you are using that fancy words, but your accent your accent and spelling is not 100% right. You are not using these words regularly in your conversation. That's why you did mistake in conversation. So don't use fancy word. Always try to use as regularly you use in your conversation. Use those regular words. You are good in pronunciation those words. Okay, and try to make general sentence general sentence which is understandable for everyone. If he or she a good English speaker or not, then what will happen, you don't know he is a good English speaker or not. If you normally speak in English, then what will happen, he or she will understand all of your conversation, and it will so easier. You are not explaining something like a country or a material or a place. You are making a general conversation. Then what should you need to do? You need to speak in English normally. Okay, and don't speak in English fluently. Just speak in English slowly as a normally you are speaking in your native language. Okay, foreigners doesn't like that. What you do, foreigner doesn't like that. Not only foreigner but also many of people don't like that. If he or she a not a good English speaker, he or she will not understand your conversation, and they will quit the conversation. Or good speaker, then what will happen, he or she will quit the conversation. So you have to speak in English generally. Never going to be over smart trying to speak in English generally. Whatever I have said today, I hope so it will make so easier to learn English for you, my dear friends. I hope all of you will follow this idea and tell that to your friends. Share it with your friends and learn the English language and practice the English language same way and follow this idea. Okay, no more today, my dear friends. If my videos is little bit helpful for you, I hope so, I think so, my dear friends. All of you will share all of my videos with your friends and relatives who wants to learn English. I hope so. Take care, my dear friends. Stay with me. Bye. Best of luck.